Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, Just Kpop Tarot, where I use the tarot cards and the oracle cards to learn just about K-pop. Once again guys, thank you so much for 200 subscribers. I really appreciate it. This is part 3 of the Q&A, so I will finish answering your questions. And yeah, once again guys, thank you, really thank you. It means a lot. And you know what, when we hit 300 subscribers, I will do this all over again, okay? So yeah, we only have a few questions left. So now that we started the pot, let's get started. First question, let's see. Can Aespa keep the title Queen of Fourth Gen this year 2025? Okay, in case you're watching this like a year later. Let's see, Aespa, are you gonna be able to keep this title? Would you be able to keep this title, Aespa? Okay. Okay, Six of Pentacles. We had the World card, the Emperor, and I just saw Ban Si-hyuk's face for like a moment. Okay, the Tower and the Fool card. Of course, you know, depending on who you ask, Aespa may not be the Queens of Fourth Gen, depending on who you ask. At least from Ban Si-hyuk's point of view, yes, it looks like they are the Queens of Fourth Gen. So, as for your question, I'm going to say a 70 to 72% yes, and the rest will be a no, okay? But once again, it depends on who you ask. I mean, I don't think there's like an official organization that gives the titles of kings and queens of whatever. But yeah, that's what I see for that. It looks like Ban Si-hyuk is still a little obsessed with Aespa, huh? Okay, let's see. Okay. Next one. And I put the questions like this in a little pot to make it a little more interesting, so that way I'm not just talking about, you know, one group of questions at a time. Okay, this question says, is SM sabotaging NCT Dream? Let's see, SM, are you sabotaging NCT Dream? Are you sabotaging them? Yes or no? Let's see. Okay, Four of Pentacles. The Fool card. King of Wands. Okay, the Nine of Swords. And the Page of Cups. One could say yes, because here's the thing. NCT Dream has been successful. It is considered successful, but at the same time, it seems that in SM Entertainment, they don't want them to get too successful, because, you know, once contract renewals comes around the corner, they might leave. They might get too famous to the point that NCT Dream is gonna feel that, oh, we don't need SM anymore. And of course, SM doesn't want to lose their cash cows. So let's go with yes, because that's what I keep hearing, that's what I keep seeing. Don't let them get too big. So yes, in a way they are. One would think, no, that they would try to do the opposite, no? made them successful so that way they stay, but oh well. Okay, next question. Anything on Mino of Winner? Let's see. Is there anything we can know on Mino of Winner? Okay. This one, 3 fell out, and you know what? These 2 are catching my attention. So let's see. We had the Magician. Interesting. 10 of Cups. 6 of Pentacles. The Death card. And the 10 of Pentacles. It looks like things have gotten better for him a little bit. I don't know if he's still, you know, what was it? In court? I don't remember his case exactly, okay? It's been a long time, but at least recently, it looks like things are getting better. And there's, I would say 80 to 90% thing for things to get better for him, even more. So they have gotten better, and there's a high potential of things getting better. There's a high potential for him to, you know, be clear of whatever the whole mess is about with the courts. Yeah, that's what I see, okay? When it comes to Mino of Winner. Let's hope for the best for Mr. Mino. Okay, next one. An update about Baby Monster's Ramy. Okay. Ramy of Baby Monster. What can we know about you, young lady? Ramy of Baby Monster. Well, you know, I just heard things are getting better, so it looks like little by little things are getting better. We had the World card. We had the Sun card. Things are getting better, but it looks like it's a slow process. Okay. The 6 of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, she can't wait to, you know, be back to her 100% self. But yeah, she's getting better. So yeah, things are getting better for her, but it's a slow process. That's what is annoying about it, okay? I don't see her retiring as an idol just yet, okay? I know she's still a rookie, but yeah, we never know these days, right? But I don't see her retiring. But yeah, whatever is going on with her, it's just taking a while for things to, you know, settle down, to get better. It's a slow progress. Okay. Next one. Okay, why do Big Hit and Hive don't do anything about BTS Jimin and Song Da-eun thing? So about Jimin and the actress. Oh, okay. Well, I just heard it's not their business. Like, intuitively, I just heard that. Let's see, any other reason why they don't do anything? So it looks like some people at Big Hit and Hive, they feel that, you know, that's not their business. What else? Any other reason? The Wheel of Fortune. Okay, some people feel that, you know what, it's gonna settle down. Whatever the heck is going on with these two, everything is gonna settle down. And besides, Jimin is part of BTS, so, you know, no matter what psychos and haters and even fans say or do, once BTS makes a comeback, they're gonna forget about that. They're not gonna care. You know, they can cry, they can get angry, Ramy is just gonna go running back. Okay, the Two of Swords. There's Judgment. Ah, okay. And the Ten of Swords. And, well, this is gonna sound bad, but at the end of the day, the only one that is hurting herself is the actress, Da-eun. She's the one that is hurting herself because, well, you know, men, or at least in South Korea, they tend to get away with a lot more than women can. So they feel, you know what, once again, Jimin, he's part of BTS. And yes, Ramy can cry and throw a tantrum, blah, blah, blah. But they'll come back running. Now for this girl, she's the one that is hurting herself and her reputation. So that's why. Look at that, we're almost done. And once again, guys, thank you for waiting. Okay, between Meow, Isna, Hearts to Hearts, Kiki, and Eyelid, which group will compete with Baby Monster to be the top 5th gen girl group? Let's use this one right here. Which group will it be? Okay, Temperance, the Tower, Six of Swords, and the Eight of Cups. Well, competition is definitely gonna be, you know, a strong one here. For a while, it may look like perhaps it will be Isna. Perhaps it will be Meow. So, you know, like I said, competition is going to be very strong. But it looks like at the end of the day, it might be Eyelid. Like an 80 to 90% that it will be Eyelid. I mean, Eyelid, they're from, you know, the big 4 companies. And in case you didn't know the big 4, if you're new to K-pop, the big 4 companies are JYP, SM Entertainment, Hype, and YG Entertainment. So yeah, that helps them out a lot. And Eyelid is 5th gen, but I also feel that, you know, since they debuted a little bit earlier and not during the time in which it felt like a lot of groups were debuting at the same time, that also helps them out too. But yeah, everybody's putting up a great fight here. And don't forget, guys, hit that little like button or the dislike. That is totally fine. And leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. It helps me out so much. When will XLOV win their first music show award? Their first music win award. Let's see. When would that be? XLOV. When will you get your big win? When would you get your award? Let's see. If I remember correctly, a while back, they won an award. I think it was the show award or something like that. So I'm guessing you were talking about like an actual big music award. I'm guessing that's what you were referring to. So let's see, when will that happen? We have the King of Cups. Ace of Cups. Okay, it's gonna take a while from what I can see here. Six of Wands. And the World card. Oh, yeah, eventually it might happen, but it looks like it's gonna take a while. 3 to 4 years from now. So we're in 2025. So 3 to 4 years from now, maybe 6. Okay. There are some groups that it takes a while for them to win an award, and then there are those that have never won an award. So in between 3 to 6 years from now. So we will see. Okay. Next one. Which NCT Dream members will enlist in the army next year? NCT Dream members, hold on. Let me get my little notebook. Because I don't know by memory the names of the NCT Dream members. So give me 1 second. And I have this notebook because there's no way I'm gonna remember everybody. Every group, every idol. There's way too many out there. NCT Dream, NCT Dream. KQ Entertainment, La Seraphim, CB1. Ah, here you are. Let's see, Mark. You're not, well, at least your nationality, no? Okay, Jeno, you're Korean. Let's find out. Jeno, are you going to be enlisting next year? Next year, 2026. So, are you going to be enlisting, sir? We have the Sun, the 8 of Cups, and whoop, we have the King of Cups. Okay, there's a 70 to 80% that he might, okay? 70 to 80% that he might. I keep hearing if he can delay it, so I mean, it looks like SM, if they can, they might try to delay it just a little bit. But yeah, that's the possibility there. Hey Chan, let's see. Hey Chan, are you enlisting? You know what, this one right here. Queen of Wands, interesting. 7 of Cups. Okay, he's not. And the Emperor. It looks like it's a no for him. However, enlistment is in his mind, okay? It is. For him, it looks like it's not too early to be thinking about that. Like, how is that going to be handled? What is going to happen? And all that lovely stuff. Jimin, let's see. You know what? I feel... Oh, there's 2 in here. Okay, that one. And this one. Let's see. 2 of Swords. The Magician. And the 10 of Pentacles. No, but he's also thinking about it. Okay? He's also thinking about it. And the next one is Jisung. I know Jisung is a magnet, so no, he's not going to enlist. It's not his time yet. And as of right now, it looks like he's not really thinking about it. For the moment. Okay, for the moment. Oh, I don't know how I would deal with that. Even if I knew that I had to serve, I'm pretty sure I would not be, you know, completely okay. Especially if I were a K-pop idol. Okay. Jimin said he will release an album with Jeno next year. Do you see that's possible? Next year, 2026. So, is this possible for Jimin to release an album next year with Jeno? Is this possible for 2026? Okay, we have the full card. The King of Wands. Okay. And the 9 of Swords. It looks like he's leaning more towards a no. Towards a 70% no. And it looks like, well, it's their company making it hard for them to... Well, for Jamie, since he's the one that's releasing the album. But, you know, he wants to, but it looks like the company is making it difficult. Once again, the fear of, you know, a member or a group becoming too big is definitely there. Soojin's career 3 years from now. Oh, Soojin, let's see. I was hoping to go see her, but her tour got canceled out of nowhere, at least in my city, right? I don't know if other cities are suffering from the same. So let's see, it's Soojin. 3 years from now, how is your, thank you, career looking? The one that flew out. Okay, it's the card of why, but it came out in reverse. And I keep hearing why not, okay. And I see Soojin arguing with people, so, okay. Observer. Thinker. Peace. And we have imagine. Okay, Soojin's company, it's, well, basically it's not known at all. A lot of people think it is brand new and it was built just for her. If you know more about that, let me know. But it looks like, I don't see Soojin flopping. However, it looks like whatever conflicts she and her company are going to have, it's going to affect her popularity. She could be more popular. She could be part of, the top tier soloist, but yeah. It's just her company. Because I keep hearing Soojin said it could be better. It could be better. So yeah, I don't see it going down, okay? I see it stabilizing more. But yeah, she has the potential to be more popular, but it looks like her company is just not doing what it's supposed to. And Soojin is trying her best, but yeah, it's her company. And is this? Oh, look at that. Okay, so I have this one in my hand, and we have the last one here. Let's see. Okay, XngHan&Xoul careers 3 years from now. So let's see, XngHan. Let me use this one. 3 years from now. How is your career looking 3 years from now? Well, 3 years from now, that will be 2028. So let's see, from here, 2025 to 2028. How's your career looking? XngHan&Xoul. Okay, I just heard a lot better. I just heard that. The Hierophant, okay. The Death card. We have the Moon. The Knight of Pentacles. And the King of Wands. Okay, it looks like there's some people in SM Entertainment that really want to push out XngHan out there. Okay. And there will be struggles, right? There's always something along the way, right? But I don't see anything serious. But it's a slow progress for him as well. Groups tend to be more popular than soloists. But yeah, there are people in SM Entertainment that really want to help him out be successful. So yes, things are looking better slowly. I don't see him being like crazy popular, like, I don't know. I don't follow soloists, not really. Okay, let's compare him with Stray Kids. I don't see him being that famous like Stray Kids, but definitely not a flop, okay? So a lot better than what it is now, but not that famous yet. Things can always change, right? But not yet. And last but definitely not least, Aespa's Richmond comeback prediction. This mini album comes out on September 5th. Well, Not from me lack of trying, but you know, Richmond already came out, and so far the what's it called, the receivement, you know, sure, let's go with that word, the receivement has been very mixed. Let's see, what else can we know about Richmond? And I'm sorry again, guys, but I do have multiple jobs and I'm trying my best out here, so sorry I could not make that specific reading out. But let's see, what else can we know about this comeback? Let's see. We have the moon. You know, when you're a K-pop idol, you're supposed to give off the illusion that you love everything you do, right? I mean, sometimes we see idols crack, right? How much they hate an outfit or how much they don't like something or whatever. The Aespa members themselves, they don't seem to be that excited for the most part, okay? We had the death card. Sometimes the members feel that, you know, in comparison to our last whatever amount of comebacks that they have had, right? It almost feels like the energy is going down a little bit, okay? We had the Hierophant in the Knight of Pentacles. However, Richmond is not going to be their downfall. It's not. I still see Aespa being at the top, continuing forward, selling out arenas, and making that money. So, yeah. At least in private, the members themselves, they're not that happy with this comeback. They do feel that, you know, the energy has been going down. But hey, the Hierophant I see as SM Entertainment. So whoever their direct boss is, you gotta do what your boss tells you, right? So that's what I see for them. And that is all. Once again, there's no more questions, so thank you guys for joining me. I really appreciate it. And like I said, when we hit 300 subs, I will do another Q&A on this channel. And I do have another video. This is going to be focused on one female idol, and well, I might as well tell you so you can look forward to it. She is a member of the girl group Islet. So who do you think it's gonna be? Let me know in the comments below. Once again, thank you so much. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I wish everybody, all the people in the companies that we talked about here, the best. I wish you the best, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.